start your breakfast? Well, there's nobody home, so you'll have to stay in while I'm at school. Here you go. What? Boy, you're getting big. Oops. Guess I shouldn't call you boy anymore, huh? Well, that should be enough to keep you busy. I'll see you later.
Hi, Susan. Folks home?
They left early for Santa Barbara. I think our old house finally sold.
Oh, terrific. Well, I have some papers for them to sign on this one.
They'll be here at about 6.
Okay, I'll come back. Hey, how's Nellie?
She's nearly due. The vet says in about a week.
Oh, you must be so excited. Do you need a lift to school?
Thanks anyway.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Told me to go ahead.
I want to talk to him.
It's okay with me. He's down at the shack having coffee or something. Tell him I can use a little help. There's a rock in my way. It must be the size of this dozer.
Let me tell you something about cooking for firemen. You can feed them too little for dinner, you tell them they're getting gourmet. You feed them too little for lunch, you tell them they're on a diet. But you never, ever feed a fireman too little for breakfast.
Yeah, well, I hope the chickens understand.
Don't worry about the chickens. When I'm cooking, they lay eggs with smiles on their beaks.
Hey, morning, Al.
Morning.
Danny, how come you're not in school today?
I don't have to go today. Half the schools are closed and so is mine. The teachers are having conferences with the parents.
So, Al, how long before we eat?
Any minute, Ted. Right now I'm teaching the finer points of setting a firehouse table with my assistant here.
I'm sure we all appreciate the finer points, Al, but fast is better.
See? Didn't I tell you?
Hey, what's for breakfast?
I believe my assistant knows the menu.
Uova strapazzate.
Yeah, well, it looks kind of like scrambled eggs to me.
See, that's why you're not Italian.
Code red. Code red. Task Force 1, Engine 43, Engine 82, Helicopter 6, Battalion 6. Traffic helicopter reports fire of unknown origin 2 miles up Carson Canyon Road. OCD clear.
Carson Canyon, that's in the brush area. We've got a red flag alert again today.
The brush up there's like tinder. It's a lot of new construction, too. If you need a water drop, I got the tank on my chopper. Busted a pipeline. Maybe we can use the dozer to help put this thing out.
What about your arm?
Oh, I can manage with this. You gotta show me how to steer. My flash is playing tricks with my eyes. What are you waiting for? I was piling up earth over by that ditch. Shove it back in. Maybe we can smother the fire with it.
Battalion 6 from Helicopter 6. I'm right above the location. Looks like a construction crew just put the fire out with the bulldozer.
I read your Helicopter 6. What was burning?
I can't tell.
Roger, we'll check it out. OCD from Battalion 6. We're on scene in Carson Canyon. No fire showing. We'll hold all units while we investigate. Roger, Battalion 6.
Yeah, I can smell it. I hit a pipeline about 6 to 8 feet down.
This man is hurt. Can we get him an ambulance? Sure. Come with me. I'll take care of you until the paramedics get here.
Better take a look. And be careful, I don't have a pipeline map for the area. Okay, Dad. Danny, come back, son. Help him set up the radios, will you?
I don't feel any fractures.
OCD for Battalion 6. We have a heavy flow of gasoline. Check the pipeline maps and try to get it shut down as soon as possible. We're setting up command post at the present location. Mike? Break out the foam and cover the ground down there so we don't get a vapor cloud. If that's a big enough pipe, we'll have enough gasoline pouring down this canyon to threaten every home in minutes.
Right. Hold it, lady. Don't start the car. The ground's soaked with gasoline.
I have to move it.
Sorry. With one spark from your engine, we could have another fire here. We'll tow it out later.
All right, well, help me get these papers back to the office.
Look, we got hundreds of gallons of gasoline pumping out of the ground every minute. We don't have time for papers.
I need them.
Right now, you need to get clear of this area, miss.
Well, you don't seem to understand this that I'm in charge.
No, ma'am. The man in charge right now is by that car with that radio, Chief Rorschach.
Fine, but he's going to have to work with me. I'm Mary Standish, Assistant Development Supervisor for Hillside Homes.
Oh, really? That's quite a title. Does that mean you assist, develop, or supervise?
It means that I have the contour maps, the storm drain layouts, and the plots to the new residences down the canyon you're going to need to fight this with.
Okay, you're right. And I'm sorry about the remark. I'll give you a hand with those.
Thank you.
Transmission pipeline. Carson Canyon CP, go ahead. It is an 8-inch line leased to Atwood Petroleum. They have been advised and are shutting it down at their pump house 2 miles north of your position. Roger, OCD.
That's good news.
No, it's not, Danny. There can be a lot of residual gas in 2 miles of pipe. It could all flow out. And we've got to decide right now if it will and how to handle it.
Be advised, the line is carrying natural gasoline. Repeat, natural gasoline. OCD clear.
It's also called casing head gasoline. It's bad news. Stuff comes straight off the wells and it's very hot.
All right, everybody. Pay attention. We have a natural gasoline situation and a vapor cloud is forming. So put up some spray streams. Get that air going. Move it around. And be careful. If that cloud is ignited, we'll have a fireball big enough to blow up the entire area.
Pay attention. Now we're going to go to recess in just a minute, but first I have an announcement. Now apparently some gasoline has been spilled on Carson Canyon Road. Now no one has been hurt and you don't have to worry. But the police department wants people who have no business there to stay away. So don't leave the school grounds during recess. Yes, Arthur?
Can we still go home for lunch?
Well, it should be fine by then, but I'll let you know before lunch. All right, recess, class dismissed.
Oh, great.
Miss Ellis, maybe I ought to go home.
Oh, you don't have to do that, Susan. If you're worried, why don't you go to the office and call your folks?
My folks are gone today, and my horse is all alone. She wasn't feeling very well this morning.
I'm sure your horse will be fine. All of this is probably just a precaution. Come on down to the gym with the rest of us.
could get some of the guys down there with a grader to build a kind of dam for you.
No, it's too late for that. What about storm drains?
We're improving Carson Canyon. The storm drains don't begin until here at the base of the canyon, right near the police roadblock. Do you think the gas will get that far?
I hope we can control it before it does.
Well, is there a chance for any more fire?
Definitely. We're foaming, we're mixing it with water. But those natural gasoline fumes will go just like that in case of fire or a spark.
Natural gasoline. What a mess.
Well, at least we're staying on top of it while it's happening. We got a chance.
I still can't explain how we hit the pipeline. I'm sure we had all the permits.
Well, it seems like you know.
Listen, my company has a perfect safety record.
Well, fine. But that doesn't do anything about our situation now, does it?
How many homes have you built in this canyon?
14. Fortunately, they're not all occupied. I'll mark them for you.
Gasoline.
Fish gasoline. What a mess.
Carson Canyon Command Post from Helicopter 6.
Come on, Post. Go ahead.
The gasoline flow is jumping the road gutters about half a mile down the canyon from your position. It's all running into what appears to be sewer construction.
An open sewer line. Is that possible?
I'm afraid so.
Now I remember, Dad. We passed one on the way up to the fire.
You know, that's right. It didn't register. It must be here. We're connecting 2 new houses. I saw it, too.
We confirm that as an open sewer line. Are you sure it's flowing in?
That's affirmative.
OCD from Carson Canyon. Send in 2 additional task forces for manpower.
Roger, Carson Canyon. You'll be getting task forces 88 and 93.
Roger.
We have a new problem, Joe.
Yes, I just heard.
This way, at least it won't go into the storm drains.
Oh, it could be a lot worse.
That's right. This is natural gasoline, remember? It gives off vapors at 4 times atmospheric pressure.
You mean gasoline fumes?
That's right. Under pressure, they can come through the sewer lines and right up the plumbing.
And right into the houses.
Does that mean an evacuation?
Oh, possibly. You see, gasoline fumes can have the destructive power of dynamite. Now, as of this moment, every one of these homes is a potential time bomb.
Command post from Pumper 1.
Battalion 6, go ahead.
Gasoline flow seems to be slowing down, Chief. It's going right into the sewer. We're chasing it with a lot of water and foam.
Okay, Martelli. The more water we can mix in, the less hazard to those homes. Move to the next manhole downstream and start flushing the lines there.
Well, you won't need much, Mrs. Avery. You should be able to come home tonight, I hope.
Oh, you hope? First you say my house is going to blow sky high, and then you hope that I can come back. That doesn't sound very promising.
Well, I don't think I said your house is going to blow sky high. We're just being careful.
Well, so am I. I just won't feel safe as long as I can smell that gas. Well, guess I'm ready.
Well, so are we. Haley, you almost done?
Almost.
All set. I shut off the gas meter outside.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm. That's to cut off the pilots to the stove and the water heater. And I opened up all the windows, and I also shut off the electricity at the circuit breakers.
Oh.
So without any source for sparks or flames, your house should be okay, Mrs. Avery.
It should be. You hope?
Oh.
I checked the backyard and the laundry room. Everything seems to be okay.
Good job, partner. Thank you very much for your cooperation, Mrs. Avery.
Oh, well, thank you, too.
I didn't want to say anything in front of her, but the explosive range around her sink went up when we were in there.
In the red?
Is the house gonna be okay?
Oh, I think with the open windows, it ought to ventilate the gas fumes as they build up.
I wonder how many more of them are like that. All of them?
Oh, I don't know. It's hard to say. Why don't you check the next house, and we'll check up behind there on the hill.
Okay, I'll radio the chief about the vapor levels. I didn't think they'd get so high.
Yeah, so fast.
Just head on back where you come from, you hear me?
Well, hold on, mister. We just want to talk to you.
Nothing you got to say interests me at all. I want to see your rusty dusties headed back down that hill.
Something the matter with them?
Oh, no.
I heard that. If it'll make you get off my land any quicker, the answer is yes.
I don't know what your problem is, mister, what you're getting so excited about. We're with the fire department. We just came up here to help you.
Help me? Huh. Well, just let me guess now. You're going to declare this place a fire trap and save my skin by making me get off it, or something like that.
It's nothing like that.
A construction crew ruptured a pipeline up in the canyon. Gasoline poured into the sewers, and we just wanted to check inside and see if the fumes are coming up through your plumbing.
Plumbing? I'll tell you, this old shanty was standing here before there was ever any plumbing south of San Francisco, so you don't have to worry about that. Thanks anyhow. Name's Dusty Shaw.
Ted Rorschach. And this is Danny Blake.
Danny?
Hi.
I want to apologize for the rude reception.
Oh, that's okay.
You know, I still don't understand why you didn't want us to come up here.
Well, there's a real estate outfit been trying to get me off of this place for months. So every time I see a uniform, I figure it's another eviction notice. That lady seems to think she can wear me down if she sends up enough of them.
Lady?
Standish. Mary Standish. Works for the real estate folks. You probably wouldn't know her.
Oh, I think we may have met.
Well, forget about her. Come in and talk to me.
Maybe some other time. We got other houses to check.
Well, that's too bad. My next visitors will probably bring along a bulldozer for a calling card.
You know, I still don't know why they want you to move.
The land, son. They want my spread, or what's left of it. Now, don't let this old cabin fool you. I used to run cattle and horses clear up the whole of Carson Canyon.
Whole canyon?
Darn sight prettier than all these new split levels.
Come on, Danny. We got work to do. Thank you, Dusty.
You bet.
Bye, Dusty. I sure hope you don't have to move.
Don't you worry none about me, Danny. If that woman wants me off my land, she's gonna have to carry me off herself.
I don't think anyone's home.
I think I just saw someone go towards the barn.
All right, go take a look. I gotta get in this house.
There you go, old girl. Don't try and hurry things, Nellie Bell. Hello? What do you want? I'm here with the fire department. We need to get into your house.
Well, you'll have to come back when my parents are home. I'm sorry. Relax. There's nothing to worry about. Try and stand up. Come on. Come on.
Is your horse sick?
She's pregnant. Don't you know anything? I think she's about to go into labor. Shh.
Well, why don't we try and take her outside? There's gas fumes in here. Can't you smell it?
What are you talking about? Of course there's gas. We keep the tractor in here.
You don't understand. There's been an accident.
Danny?
Look at this horse.
Is she about to foal?
The doctor said in about a week. But I just knew it. I knew she needed me.
You know it's not good for her to lie down like this for long.
I know. I tried to stand her up, but she won't move.
What's her name?
Nellie. Nellie Bell. I'm Susan McCoy.
Hi, Susan. I'm Haley, and this is Danny, and that's Ted. We're gonna try and help you.
Haley, can I see you over here a minute?
Sure. Danny, why don't you help Susan with Nellie? That's the highest so far.
Look, I don't mean to frighten you, but Susan, I think you ought to know the truth. There are enough gas fumes in this barn right now to explode, and we all have to go outside.
But I can't go. What about Nellie?
Susan, we have to go now.
Please, Susan, let's go.
I can't leave you, Nellie.
Susan?
I thought I made it very clear when you called in. I cannot make that horse a priority.
I heard what you said.
Then why come all the way up here?
I just wanted to explain that the little girl's horse is in pain. It won't leave the barn. We just can't let it lie there suffering.
Call the Department of Animal Regulation.
Dad, their department reported they can't possibly be here for another hour and a half.
Now look, Ted, I've got 50 men here, up and down this canyon and across, risking their lives on my orders. Now, the fact that you're my son gives you no special consideration. Do you understand that? You follow your orders.
Yes, sir. But animal regulation won't be here for 90 minutes, Dad. We can't wait that long.
Then what do you suggest?
Send Chris in the chopper. Let him fly in a veterinarian.
I need Chris here. He's surveying the whole canyon for any possible problems, sightseers, looters, any kind of trouble.
Then let a vet drive in, Dad.
It's going to take 2 hours before the fumes are cleared out of the sewers. Until that time, this canyon is sealed.
Did you get everyone out?
Yeah, they've all been very cooperative. Thanks. Well, except for one old guy who's not exactly a fan of yours.
Dusty Shaw, I'll bet. Should have warned you about him.
He more or less warned us about you.
That coot, he's a real thorn in my side.
Seems like a nice enough old guy. What's the big deal about kicking him off his little piece of land?
Did he say it was his land? Is that what he said?
Sure did. I suppose you have papers to prove he's lying, too.
He is. Dusty doesn't own an inch of that land. He never has.
Whatever you say. Right now, I have more important things to do.
I don't know why I care what you think about me. But you just made up your mind that nothing I do is right.
Yeah, maybe I did. But I don't go around whittling down people's properties into subdivisions.
Would you let me explain about that? The guy who owned this ranch hired Dusty on to work his horses. He gave Dusty that place to live in. When he sold the ranch, Dusty was out of a job. I feel sorry for him, I really do.
I'm sorry you have such a terrible burden to bear. But I have to go tell a little girl that I can't give her any help for a horse that might be dying.
Susan McCoy?
Yeah, you know her?
Yeah. What's wrong? Her horse was fine this morning.
Well, it's not now. It's down, it's obviously in pain, it won't stand, and Susan won't leave it.
I'm going with you, okay?
You what?
I want to go with you. I know Susan. I helped her family get that house. Maybe I can help. Get her out of the barn, something.
You know, down there, you're not in charge. We are.
Maybe just once we could work together. Okay?
Maybe.
I think we can get there quicker if we cut through the yard.
This house is supposed to be empty. Looters.
I'd bet on it.
Get Chris after him in the chopper.
Helicopter 6 from Puffer 1. Chris?
We've got
at our location. Be on the lookout for a yellow and white pickup truck with 2 male suspects.
Roger, Bumper 1.
I've opened up all the windows in your house. The fumes should dissipate in a few minutes. And the reading's down in here, too. How are we doing?
Well, she was kicking a few minutes ago. Breathing pretty hard.
She's better now, though.
Well, I don't know much more about this than either of you, but I say we're right before. She's about to give birth.
This minute?
As soon as she can. Is this her first foal?
Yes. We waited until she was old enough. The vet's been checking on her right along. He said she was doing fine. That's why my parents thought they could go.
Well, Dr. Greene will fix things up, won't you, Doctor?
I appreciate the vote of confidence, Danny, but there's no use pretending. My medical training is limited only to humans. She needs the kind of help I can't give her.
But what about Ted? He went to get help.
Well, he went to try. I'm not sure he's going to be able to. Listen, is there anyone around here who knows their livestock?
We just moved in. I don't know any of the neighbors.
Okay.
I'm going outside to wait for Ted.
Okay, we'll holler if we need you.
It's all right, Nellie. You do a good job. It's all right. It's all right.
What's he doing up there, Taylor? He's on to it.
No, he's not. He hasn't got a clue. He's been flying around there all morning. So how's he gonna know we don't live here? Wave at him. Come on, wave at him.
Where you going?
To get my outboard motor.
You're gonna take it right under his nose?
That's the fire department, Meeks, not the law.
I have them at 1211 Carson Canyon Road. They're parked in the driveway. I want to keep them in view.
Roger, Chris. We'll be there in a minute.
Oh, those gas fumes are thick in here.
Yeah, I guess the fireman didn't make it to this one. Watch that battery. Too bad they don't have the washing machine hooked up. We could take it. Now let's get this baby and get out of here.
They're in the back in the shed.
All right, stay clear. We'll handle it.
Wagon 1, I want you to cover the property north of the involved structures and keep an eye out for flying sparks. Everything is tinder dry, so get on it quickly if any brush gets going. It'll sweep up the canyon. Mike, what's the situation at your location?
Rescue on scene.
We have the victims stabilized. We are now loading them for transport. Fire spreading to nearby debris. The structure is threatened.
Next to Susan's.
How much clearance between the houses?
Not very much, about 100 feet. It's been cleared back some, but there's still a lot of hay.
Carson Canyon Command Post from OCD. Helicopter 6 reports fire has spread into the brush. We're dispatching 5 more engines.
Roger, OCD. We'll set up a helispot to fill our water tanks at the park.
How'd it get started?
Some looters from what Martelli reported.
What about the vet?
There's no way. Animal regulation won't be here for at least another hour. How's the horse?
She's not good, Ted. She's in agony. Susan's still in the barn. Is it safe in there?
Well, we ventilated the gas fumes. If that fire gets too close, we're up a creek. Well, our biggest problem right now is protecting that barn from flying brands.
Let me go stay with Susan.
Hey, I don't think it's a good idea.
Yeah, well, somebody's got to stay with her.
Where's Danny?
I don't know. I thought he was out here with you. Mr. Shaw! Mr. Shaw, it's Danny!
Hello, Danny. What's all the ruckus down there?
It must be a fire. Listen, we need your help.
Oh, not for a fire, you don't. That's out of my line of work.
Not for a fire, for this pregnant horse and this girl named
Now,
Susan.
just slow down, son. And tell me what's wrong with the mare.
Well, she's trying to give birth, but nothing happens. She just lays there, kicking and breathing hard. She's really in pain. You've never seen anything like it.
Yes, I have. More than once.
I know. I mean...
I know what you mean, but what do you want me for? Call a vet.
We can't. Because of the gasoline, well, the whole canyon's roadblocked on account of the danger.
I'll tell you what's dangerous is the condition of that mare. See, her foal's probably got all twisted around in the wrong position. It's called a breech. Sometimes you can't save the mare or the foal unless they get help quick.
That's why I came to get you. Come on, I'll show you the way to the barn.
Oh, no. I probably couldn't do that horse a bit of good.
Sure you can. You just said you would help.
I said the horse needed help. I didn't say I'd do it.
Well, you got to. You're the only chance they got.
Now, try to understand, Danny. For months, all I've been to them people down there is something in their way. And it's just not right for people to want a man gone until all of a sudden they need him for something. No, I don't see why I owe any of them anything.
Well, do it for the horse. Do it for Susan. They haven't done anything to you.
All right, Danny. I'll do it for them.
Command from Engine 1. We've got a brush fire at our location.
We can see your situation. I've called for a helicopter water drop. It's on the way.
Engine 1 from Helicopter 6. I'm starting my run.
Command from Helicopter 6. Completed run. Fire continuing up the canyon. Going for more water.
1.
This is Wagon 1. Go ahead.
If you start to get any hot brands landing over there, let me know.
Well, we've already got them, Captain. We're in control of it for now.
Dusty.
Standish? Well, now, little lady. What kind of a fix you got yourself into here? I just bet that young'un of yours has got its head down where it don't belong.
Everybody, I have to get you outside now. The fire's getting close.
But he just got here.
I'm sorry, Susan. I wish things could be different. But I have to think of your safety. Now, come on. Danny?
It's not that dangerous, Ted.
It could be real fast, and you know that, partner. Now, come on.
Come on, Susan. We have to trust the firemen.
You all go on outside. This horse and me will be just fine in here by ourselves.
Ted! We've got a spot fire on the roof!
I'm sorry, we don't have a choice now. Let's go. You too, Dusty.
Now, look, Ted, it's now or never for this mare, and I might be able to save her if you'll let me. You take care of the barn.
All right. But if I give the word, you make tracks, okay? Come on.
Oh.
Helicopter 6. You've got containment on this brush fire. I'm returning to the helispot.
Hey, Paisan. Next time you want to let me do the cooking?
Might have known. In the middle of a fire, Martelli is thinking about his stomach.
Yeah, no wonder.
Smells just like one of his steaks. Hey, guess it must feel funny to have your feet back on the ground, huh?
Yeah, every now and then I got to get down here with all you mortals. Anyway, I rushed over here to see what all the excitement's about.
Well, there's no news yet. It's been going on for about an hour now.
Ah. Well, I've got some news. The emergency's over, the canyon is clear, the lines are clear, the gas fumes are cleared.
Well, the long faces. It's just a horse. What I mean is, it was a horse. It's two of them now.
I was thinking, Dusty. Mr. Shaw. Dusty. I was thinking maybe I've been going about this all wrong. You know, Hillside Homes is going to need a stable. I was thinking we could hire you.
Don't soft soap me now. Just let me keep my lamp.
I am trying to work something out. It's not up to me, but maybe I could talk to somebody.
That's what I thought. I'll be up at my place.
day, beautiful?
Sure is.
Oh, I'd say it was perfect.
It's a perfect way to end a day like this.
On any day.
You know, I never did thank you for helping us.
It's all of you who deserve the thanks. But you're welcome anyway.
Hey, I haven't thanked you yet. I thought I'd do that over dinner tomorrow night.
Dinner?
Yeah, dinner.
Got a deal.
What you gonna name him? I've been thinking I wanted to name him something to remind me of all of you. But I didn't know what. How about Wildfire?